Hello there everybody, my name is Juan, welcome back to a new reaction. Today we are back for the GOAT. I was going to do Spiritual State, is that what it's called? Yeah, I was going to do Spiritual State before anything else because that's just what I thought was the best way to progress this discography deep dive, if you will. But a lot of you on the Metaphorical Music video reaction let me know that maybe Departure was a better listen or priority, you know? So we are going to be getting into Departure, which is a Samurai Champloo music record. I guess this is the soundtrack. I do remember having seen Samurai Champloo like years ago. So maybe some of these songs will be I will remember. I don't my memory is trash, maybe not. But let me see. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So we have 6 songs by Nujabes. One of them was with Shiki No Uta. Then we have 10 songs by Fat John, which I don't know who he is. That sounds like a lot. But then one song by Minmi. Don't know who that is. Would be my first time listening to Minmi and Fat John. But we have a total of 1 hour and 8 minutes. But I am here for Nujabes, but I will listen to the entirety of this thing because apparently a couple of you in the last Nujabes reaction let me know that Fat John is kind of similar to Nujabes. So for all I know, maybe we encountered a new GOAT. But let's get into it with Battlecry. Shout out to you guys for all the support that you have. Let me do this actually. How am I gonna? I'm like jumping to conclusions. Let me shout out to you guys for supporting all of the Nujabes content that I've put out. If you guys want to check out any other of my content, be free to do so. But particularly the Lovesick Hexology is like at 8,000 views. That's the most viewed video on this channel by far. And I just want to say thank you guys for that support, because honestly, when I did Immortal Soul, the first week that I uploaded it, it maybe had like 100 views, so I was like, you know what, that's fucking insane. Now, Mortal Soul, let me actually get numbers on here. Mortal Soul is 1,200 views. Lovesick Exology is 8,479, and Metaphorical, I can actually show you, what am I doing? And Metaphorical Music is at 1,300, which to me, all of those numbers are insane. I frankly never expected this random little music recommendation, Mortal Soul, to kick off such a like snowball effect of like really highly viewed videos. Honestly, I don't really do this for money or anything. I really genuinely do this for fun. So it's kind of crazy to see something like blow out of the water like that. So thank you guys for that support. I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm excited. Dude, okay, I drive a lot for work, and so on my way to work today, I was listening to Metaphorical Music on the way there. On the way home, it was like, maybe like 4 hours of driving. It's crazy, but, I was like, I need to check this out today, because I'm, like, dying to consume more Nujabes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited, as you can tell, and I'm about to get more freaking hyper, so let's get into it. Battlecry featuring Shiki No Uta. Oh yeah, this is the intro. I've heard this before, by far. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sharp like the edge of a samurai sword. The mental blade cut through flesh and bone. No more minds at peace. The world out of order. Listen, then the heat. Life gets colder. Oh yes, I have to find my path. No less walk on earth, water and fire. The elements compose a magnum. Opens my modus operandi is an amalgam. Steel packed tight in micro. Chip on my armor, a sign of all pro. The ultimate reward is diamond out of wars. At odds with the times and wars with no lords. A freelancer, a battle cry of a hawk. Make a dove fly and a tear dry. Wonder why lone wolf don't run with the clan. Only trust instincts and be one with the plan. Some days, some nights, some live, some die in the way of the samurai. Some fight, some bleed, sun up, sun down, the sons of a battle cry. Some days, some nights, some live, some die in the name of the samurai. Some fight, some bleed, sun up, sun down, the sons of a battle cry. Battle cry. face to face of hemisphere with the fear fly over the blue yonder, where the sky meets the sea and I meets no I and boy meets world and became a man to serve the word to save the day, the night, and the girl too. Some days,
Some nights, some live, some die in the way of the samurai.
some fight, some bleed, sun up to sun down, the sons of a Battlecry. Some days,
Some nights, some live, some die in the name of the samurai.
some fight, some bleed, sun up to sun down, the sons of a Battlecry. A Battlecry.
Oh, that's good. Dude, isn't it weird that you have these like randomly strewn like keys on a piano being played and they sound like off key almost, like they don't even make sense, but somehow they fit with the song. That's a little crazy. Let me see. Let me read the lyrics a little bit because I saw a couple of lines that I particularly liked. Sharp like the edge of a samurai sword, yeah, the mental blade cut through flesh and bone. I thought that said metal, but mental? Through my mind's at peace, the world out of order. Missing the inner heat, life gets colder. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I have to find my path, no less. Walk on earth, water, and fire. The elements compose a magnus opus, yeah, which is magnum opus, which is life itself. My modus is operandi. My modus is operandi is amalgam. Because modus operandi is just the way that things are, and an amalgam would be, let me see, metal alloy created by mixing mercury with other metals. So his modus operandum is metal? I mean, steel packed tight in microchip. Okay, that kind of makes sense. On my arm, a sign of all pro. The ultimate reward is honor, not awards. That's the line in particular that I did find myself liking a little bit because particularly when you're talking about samurais, right? It's like they do the shit they do for honor, not necessarily to be congratulated or rewarded for the things that they do. And I think that's an interesting way to kind of live life, like doing good things for the sake of doing good things and not for the sake of being rewarded or acknowledged as, oh my god, you're such a good person. It's like, just do good shit to do good shit, you know? And the good shit, the people who do help out through doing good shit will remember you and appreciate you and honor you, and you know, it's not necessary to necessarily get rewarded for doing good shit. So, at odds with the times in wars with no lords. At odds with the times in wars with no lords. Okay, a free lancer, about a cry of a hawk, make a dove fly and a tear dry. Okay, wonder why a lone wolf don't run with a clan. Only trust your instincts and be one with the plan. Oh, that's kind of sick, dude. Some days, some nights. Okay, then the sort of chorus begins here. Interesting. Look, just the air around him, the aura surrounding the higher apparent. He might be a peasant, but shine like grand royalty. Maybe that's sort of getting at the fact of you have to be humble. And he might be a peasant, but he shines like royalty because maybe he looks like a normal person, but he shines like royalty. He to the people and land loyalty. That's good. He witness above all to hear this. Seasickness in the ocean of wickedness. Set sail to the sun, set no second guessing. Far East style with the spirit of Wild West. Okay. The quote unquote code stands the test of time for the chosen ones to find the best of noble minds that ever grace the face of a hemisphere with no fear fly over. That's so good. And I like how it kind of like leaves a sentence on of and then continues it, but it says something a little bit more deep and then carries on. That's good. Blue yonder, where the sky meets the sea and eye meets no eye. A boy meets world and becomes a man to serve the world. Interesting. To save the day, the night, and the girl too. And as all good shonens will do, or good stories. Okay, that's good. I like Shing O2 there, but let me carry on. Let's see. The space between two world, not two worlds, two world. Let me see. Can I edit this? These dark sounds like. Genome? It's interesting that even though it's like kind of basic, it's like you still hear like the Nujabes S of it. Oh, that sounds like a little bit more sentimental. Okay. This one did have a more consistent sort of beat throughout. In the middle, it goes silent, and then when it comes back for a moment, it does feel like it's gonna start transforming into something more. But then after that, after the moment where the notes kind of change up a little bit, it just goes back to what it was in the beginning. So I kind of was expecting a little bit more, to be honest. But like I said, even though it is simple, you still kind of get like that Nujabes kind of like what is it, like the production of it, kind of like, I don't know, it just has a that dun 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 dun. I don't know why it carries like a certain sentimentality that just says Nujabes to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a fucking stan at this point, bro. I don't know, but hey, this was okay. Not the best, not the worst, but this next one, Aruarian Dance, you guys have been hyping this one up, so I'm pretty sure it's about to be fucking good. I'm excited. This is the one that I kind of wanted to listen to. I don't remember, because if this is the soundtrack to Samurai Champloo, again, my memory's trash, but if this is the soundtrack, I don't remember having heard that second one. I don't really see in which context it could be used, but let's see. Aruarian Dance. Oh, yeah! Ah, this is good. This is good. I already know. So much more complex. I need to run it back. The chills! I like that. Wait. I love that. Hold on. It's coming, it's good! good. I don't know, bro. I don't know if at this point I'm so like enthralled, so fucking deep into the Nujabes Sonic universe or whatever, but like shit, like, and I've heard this before because from the beginning, like the first couple of sounds, like. Okay, I kind of see what's happening. Hold. Does this sound not sound like the beginning where they kind of play it slow? Does that not become like the sound that they play later but just sped up? Hold. Maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping, but... Run it back! I love that. And then... Okay, I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing again, but that is fucking good. That's added to the list. Fuck it, that's fucking good, dude. Okay, next. Okay, we got a 7-minute gauntlet in Transcendence. Run it. Okay, fuck it, run it back, I guess. This was like a very distinct sound, to be honest. Sounds leaving, like the initial. Oh, they're coming back. Oh, but now with a piano. Okay. saxophone coming in. No? I love the little... I love the kind of offset of the drums a little bit, like how he switches it up like subtly. Okay. Oof. 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 This is really good. I like how like emotional it is, but I also like how at the beginning it sounds like a tribal sort of like these little... You're like, what the fuck? Is it gonna start raining in a little bit or what? And then slowly but surely he introduces like different kind of sounds and mixes it in a way that you're like, okay, you kind of do become entranced a little bit. And you're like, okay. And then the piano comes in. Oh, man, it's good. Because then there are sections, okay, where the little kind of disappears, but then it comes back. And then he intertwines all these layers upon each other. And regardless of what sounds he takes away or puts back in, it just continues to sound fucking good. I didn't mind. Usually, like a 7-minute, whenever songs are longer than like 5 minutes, I'll be honest. I'm just like, okay, this is gonna be like annoying to listen to, but this just captivates you to a degree where before you know it, it's just over and it's like 7 minutes flew by like that. Like, damn. Okay, this is I'm adding it to the list, bro. I have a 7-minute song in my freaking track list now, but it is what it is. I really like that, dude. Let me see. We're with Mystline now. Is that number 5? Oh, we're almost done with the Nujabes part. How unfortunate, but it is what it is. Mystline, okay. Something coming in right there. What is that sound? that was a little. At the very end, it got really sentimental. Dude, what is that sound? I don't know. It's not the piano. It might be a piano, but I don't know what that. It sounds like. Hold. Let me see if I could find a good place to. Okay. It starts right there, like in the background. That little. That, like. That's an interesting little sound in there. Dude, oh man, I fucking love this shit, dog. I'm how many I've been recording for 40 minutes and like I start listening and I'm like, okay, like trying to, like a normal human mind trying to find patterns, and then I'm like, okay, I'm getting it, and then I know when he throws a little like very subtle. You have to really be not really. It's kind of it's there. You can hear it, but it's like what an interesting little sound, and it sounds almost obtuse when put in comparison with this sort of like dramatic, sort of emotional, sort of like piano piece, and then that little sound just adds a little bit more fucking like texture and juice to it. Dude, this is so good. You know what I'm thinking now? That I'm what, record number 4 for Nujabes. There's only so much more music left, dog. Like, oh man, we're already past the halfway point, I think, and I'm like, it is what it is. Let me listen to the next one, which will be First Samurai. Okay, but this is gonna be the end of Nujabes' part for this music record collection. But yeah, hey, let's get into it. First Samurai. Different one, I think. take like a breath, and it also sounded like they took a breath right there, no? Yeah. Dude, that shit was fucking magical. I mean, I love Nujabes, dog. Holy. Okay, now we're gonna be getting into the Fat John section, but before we do, let me just say that shit was fucking beautiful, dude. I absolutely enjoyed that. I think, what is it, 45 minutes almost that we've been recording this, the first 6 songs, and like I just like it started. That last one, to be fair, was very distinct from I think all the other Nujabes songs we've heard because of the little like bell, like ding, 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 ding. Like it's like an unexpected sound for him almost, but it's just it's like it's so good. I don't even know what to say because all these are like instrumental, so like I can't, like, my opinion is besides saying like it's good and I like it, it's kind of difficult to explain why, but it's just like sounds that just kind of like soothe you, sounds that kind of just take you out of the moment and make you like just fall into this like little universe that he creates, and it's so good, dude. Okay, but like I said, we're gonna get into the Fat John. What in the piano, violin? We're gonna get into the Fat John section. This is Ole or Ol. Okay. What is that? Okay. Pretty decent start. Very distinct to Nujabes, I think. I suppose there is similarities. There is this fucking throughout the whole song, and there's dum 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 dum. Interesting. At the very least, it does continue the sort of trend where I start listening and I fall into the world, and I kind of start listening to how it's going to develop. And while it kind of stayed consistent for the majority of the song, it was still kind of enjoyable to an extent. It sounded almost like dark and like something sinister is going on behind the scenes and nobody could see or something, you know. But interesting. Let me carry on. That's as far as first impressions go. Could have been worse, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let me see. We've got 624 Part 2. And there's a 624 Part 1 towards the end. Okay. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. First, I guess I gotta mention. My bad for like always closing my eyes, but like when it's just instrumental shit, I feel like it's the best way to kind of listen. Because otherwise, I'm like looking around my room, looking around what I could see. But like when I close my eyes, the only stimulus that could come through is the sound, and therefore I feel like I'm able to focus on it like 100 times more. But it doesn't really make sense for a video to just be like listening to to the music, giving my reaction with my eyes closed. But like we carry on this sort of theme of like kind of like falling into this world and kind of just experiencing it through the sound. I will say, so far, Fat John, while it's not bad, he is a little bit darker, it feels like, in comparison to like Nujabes. Nujabes oftentimes, to me, feels a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more colorful, and sort of like more complex. This is a little bit more simple, but even then it like delivers this sort of like a little bit of a sinister vibe, something like a little dark. It's still somewhat enjoyable, but I'm wondering if he's gonna get a little bit more complex with the production. So how about we carry on and find out? This is gonna be Genome. I don't know why it gives me that sort of like dark vibe. It's like this, like the bass is. Okay. Hey, I take it back, I take it back. Hey. Something else is coming in. Ooh. I wish that sounds like it's about to come forward. I wish that was a little bit more prominent, but. That sound right there in the background. Okay. Song number 10, No Way Back. It's not just me, right? Like all these songs, like but particularly the Fat John parts, sound like they're coming straight out of the dystopian society, and he's like this underground like producer, and he's just putting this shit together, talking like I don't know, like demonstrating how dark the world he comes from is, or something like that. I don't know. That's a very particular description, but let me see. There's something like dark about it. I don't know how to explain it further than that, but. I hear like sparkly music, I just think of fairies. I don't know what the sound is, but it's like it adds to like the dystopian vibe. Yeah, no, that feels like I'm walking through like a sketchy part of town, and I constantly have to keep looking over my shoulder to make sure nobody's following me, kind of vibe. It's interesting because again, it just paints like this picture in my head, and all of the parts for like all of the songs that Fat John has produced in particular kind of give me that sort of like dystopian kind of vibe. It's a little dark, like a little sinister. Well, sinister, not necessarily sinister, but like it gives me like this sort of like, I don't know, like I'm like somebody's like watching me type, like I don't know, dude. It's good because like I'm like diving into it. I'm like vibing with it. But like let me see, will he do anything different, or will they all have this sort of vibe to them? Funkin. If Funkin isn't funky, I'm gonna be funked out, dog. I'm sold. I'm sold. But it does kind of keep that same vibe, but almost sounds like distorted like police sirens. Interesting. Is that like a cricket? Hmm. Interesting. Again, hey, listen, like I like the little cricket sounds. I like the little like they kind of sound like really like stretched out and distorted like police sirens. Again, it continues to paint this like sort of like dystopian city kind of vibe where you're like something is most definitely gonna go wrong here kind of vibe. It's weird. I mean, if it's a soundtrack for Samurai Champloo, it kind of fits, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, that's kind of like everything we've heard so far from Fat John kind of has that sort of vibe that like. I don't know. Stay. Let's see if it carries on. Interesting. I like how he utilizes sort of like a little bit of like distorted voices. They don't say particular words or anything in specific, but they're like something like that every now and then. I like how he has like little like little tiny like production details like strewn around the song. I mean, I'll be honest. It continues with that sort of like dystopian city kind of vibe, you know, like interesting. Let me keep it moving. I mean, these are instrumentals, so ultimately it's like I could listen to it and I could feel some kind of way, but like the fact that all of these have like a certain, particularly the Fat John ones, have like a certain like a vibe to them. They are distinct, but they do kind of ultimately end up giving me that sort of feeling. I kind of feel like I'm just saying the same thing over and over again. But let's see, Chambers. Sounds like a little more theatrical. At first that sound sounded a little more hopeful, but this sound scares me. It sounds like ice cream truck music. Almost. Not necessarily, but like. Like someone knocking on your door almost. Like that little chime or sound feels a little out of place. Like it fits, but it sounds a little too hopeful. It's like fake hope almost. Yeah, I don't know, dog. To me, like the newly found Fat John Sonic universe is very dystopian. I don't think I've heard any track where I was like, oh, you know, that sounds happy and cheery. It sounds like dark, like you're walking down a dark alley and like maybe something's gonna pop out at you, maybe not, and maybe you have to keep looking over your shoulder because you never know what's gonna happen, and like something foreboding is approaching or something like that. I don't know, dog. It's alright. Next, Ask. This doesn't help. This. Unless. That's a crazy sound at the beginning, though. hey, hey, hey. What is that? That's a nice little sound right there. Interesting. Bro, this shit is soothing the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like a little bit sleepy, but at the same time, I'm like enjoying the music. This sound, like that was in the background of the whole song. This little. Sounds like an alien coming to abduct us type vibe. Either that or like a machine becoming sentient and very desperately trying to communicate with us. But like, kind of like, I don't feel the dystopian vibe anymore, but that sound is a little crazy. Maybe like a video game, like you know, like the little space shooter. What is that called? Like it's a oh yeah, like Galaxia. You know, let me see. Can I give you guys sounds? Kind of like that, but like a lot. I don't know if that makes sense. Whatever. Wait, could you guys even see that? That's crazy. Wait, no. Okay. That was Ask. Interesting. Okay. Let's run How You Feel. We're almost done with this, but like the whole time, Fat John, it's interesting. Like what an interesting introduction to him, because I wasn't expecting it to kind of be like this, like sort of like foreboding type shit. I was honestly, I don't know what I was expecting, to be fair. I was kind of going at it with an open mind, but the fact that like most of them have been like the soundtrack to a dystopian sort of anime. I don't think Samurai Champloo is this. I mean, kind of. No, I don't particularly remember, to be honest. But let me run How You Feel. That sounds Nujabes-esque. Interesting. This one gave me the most Nujabes-like vibe. After listening to this one, I do understand why you guys would compare them and say they're sort of similar. The rest, again, this one as well. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know if I'm not wrong. I know I'm not wrong because I'm listening to it and it kind of takes me to like this, like sort of like sentimental and emotional place, but like a little bit with a hint of like darkness and like, I don't know, like a certain uneasiness, but not like a frantic sort of thing. It's like a sort of like a calm sort of like revelation of something dark or something like that. I don't know how to explain it, dog. It's a little that's let me see. This is gonna be the last song from Fat John, which is 624 Part 1. Yeah, like it's all like so emotionally charged. So that was my first taste of Fat John. What an interesting sort of look into his mind and sort of production style these 10 songs were. Huh. I feel as if, I don't know if it's just the fact that they made this sort of soundtrack, sort of music for the Samurai Champloo anime, or if all of his music kind of sounds like a little dark, a little dystopian kind of vibe. Not that it's a good thing or a bad thing, because realistically, dude, this listening up until song 16, 1 through 16, I felt like the time kind of flew. Generally speaking, when that is the case, that can only indicate that this is good music. That being said, it's again, I gotta question the sort of intention behind creating such a sort of similar kind of vibe for all of them. They're all like unique in their own way, and what I did pick up of particularly about Fat John's production is the way in which he every now and then he'll throw like little random ass sounds in the background, where it's the kind of thing where if you're not looking you kind of miss, like if you blink you miss kind of scenario, but like we're listening, so it's kind of like I don't know, dog. It's like it's fascinating to a certain extent, because he's able to paint this like picture. Like I could imagine myself walking down this fucking like dark city where like shit tons of crime happen, and you kind of have to like constantly keep looking over your shoulder kind of vibe. And I kind of said that for like most of them. This last one was a little bit less, because you had like this sort of like bell kind of like sound or something. Interesting. Okay, now at the very end we got Shiki No Uta by Minmi. I don't know, and this person is not even like on the credited on the album, but their song is right here at the very end. So Shiki No Uta. I feel like that's gonna give me copyright. Is that not Battlecry? No, is that not Aruarian Dance? No. Where did I hear that sound? Hold. No. Da-na-na-na. It's one of these, isn't it? No. 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 Where did I hear that before? No. I feel like I've heard that sound somewhere before, like. Okay, I mean, now listen to it. If it does get copyright stricken, because it sounds like. If it does get copyright stricken because it sounds like the fucking intro to an anime. Oh, let me do this, actually, my bad. I can't even read these lyrics, but you know what? There are some Japanese people who are watching the video, so that's for you guys right here. I don't know what the hell it says, but hey. Yeah, if it gets copyright stricken, I'll cut this part out. Hopefully it doesn't, but whenever you have like high production, sort of like anime intros like that, they usually do. So hey, let's see. Where is that sound from? I'll find it.
結びゆく道あらばまた帰り目流れる涙を止めそ加熱
I like that.
追い風叫ぶ静寂を壊すの何もそれ進むの黄金の花が運ぶの優しさにあなたに再び会いに今静寂を壊すの何もそれ進むの黄金の花が運ぶの優しさにあなたに再び会いに春を告げ踊り出サンシャイン夏を見るじ野原から草川秋の月のぼったままるさを祝い冬は過ぎまた月に数え春を告げ踊ってサンバ夏を見るじ野原から草川秋の月のぼったままるさを祝い冬は過ぎまた月に数え
Ooh, go off. Nice. Again, I don't speak Japanese, so I don't really know what the lyrics are saying, to be completely honest with you. But I feel like whenever I do listen to anybody singing in Japanese, it always just sounds beautiful. I don't know why. And now let's find where this sound is from. I think it's Battlecry, no? No, it's not. There you go. Hey, I knew I heard it somewhere. I listened to it earlier today, so I was like, where is that from? Yeah, it was metaphorical music, of course. Let's listen to Aruarian Dance one last time, because that's a fucking amazing song. I love this part. good. That's good. I can see why you guys were hyping that one up. Wow, this was really good. Okay. Hold. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I definitely like the Nujabes part more than the Fat John part, simply because Nujabes, when it comes, yeah, let me make myself smaller. When it comes to Nujabes, the general sort of aesthetic that he goes for is very colorful, very layered, very like vibrant and nice. Like for example, Aruarian Dance, it's like so beautiful and then also like sentimental and emotional. Now, Fat John, he has an interesting production style. I'll say that, but like the overall vibe that I did get from his songs in comparison to Nujabes is a little bit more sinister, more like dystopian, like I said, and I've said that word like 20 times already in this reaction, but that's what I really feel like. That's the kind of vibe it gets me. It's interesting. Then the last one, Mean Me. I don't know who that is still, but I don't know what she was saying or they were saying or if it's like a group or a person. But they did use another Nujabes songs from the previous album, which is interesting. But yeah, I mean it's an instrumental album for the most part. The only one with lyrics was Battlecry featuring Shiki No Uta. But listen, we've been at this an hour and 44 minutes and it kind of just flew by. And to me, that demonstrates that I was invested to such a degree that I couldn't even feel like the time pass by. So that alone goes to show that this is a very good collection of music, especially like for an anime. Like, if this is like the soundtrack for Samurai Champloo, this is really fucking good, bro. Particularly, how did Nujabes end up on this, huh? Because prior to this, I guess it was just metaphorical music. I guess, if I remember when we watched the freaking Volkgeist video, he did do a Nasus Illmatic. He mixed it and put himself on there. So maybe that's where he accumulated some sort of fame, or like not like people knowing of him. But yeah, this is so fucking good, bro. I like it. Soothed me at times. It fucking like Aruarian Dance was freaking good. Even Transcendence, bro. I don't have songs that are this long generally, but that song was like so like good and like interesting to a point where I'm just like, I need to save that and listen to it another time in the future. But yeah, man. My respects to the GOAT. He did it again. I'm feeling like a 7, I'm gonna say, because I did enjoy the Nujabes parts, but I do think the Fat John parts, while I did become enthralled in like this sort of like picture he was painting through his music, I do feel like a lot of the songs had a similar vibe, whereas Nujabes in 6 songs demonstrated more variety, I think. I don't know. But yeah, no, you know what? Let's give it an 8. It's like Aruarian Dance alone, dog. That's such a good fucking song. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to watch Samurai Champloo again to see if I can catch the songs when they play on the anime. And yeah, I don't think I have much else to say. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. Next, we do have for Nujabes, we do still have Spiritual State. I don't know about Child's Attraction. Oh, that's 47. A 16-minute song? No, we are not doing that. I'm sorry. That's a lot. Uh, we could, but 47 minutes for 4 songs is crazy. Is this another Samurai Champloo? This was titled Impression. Force of Nature, Fat John, and Nujabes. I mean, you guys let me know if you want me to do the second collection or the Impression, because the first one was titled Departure, the one we just listened to. Then there's Impression and Spiritual State that I have not listened to. I will be checking out Spiritual State regardless in a couple of weeks or so. I don't want to react to all Nujabes albums at the same point in time and like do one after the other, simply because I kind of want to like sit on this, depart for a minute, listen to it a little bit more on my own time, kind of like suck all the joy out of it. Not the joy, but like, you know what I mean, like sort of like digest it a little bit, and then jump into the next one. Because if I'm just going from one to the other, I'm not really, I don't think, enjoying it as much as I would, because I like to like take my time with this kind of stuff, and like my first reactions usually are kind of surface level, to be honest. But then when I do listen to it more, I'd fall more in love with the music. So we'll jump into other stuff. But in between, I will get into other stuff. If you guys want to check out my other content, feel free to do so. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this. This was soothing, interesting. I see why you guys wanted this one before Spiritual State, but we'll get there. We'll get there. But for the time being, that is my time here. I am going to go ahead and call it quits for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.